Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's all about your week ahead. So that's from the 19th till the 25th of April. So if you'd like a more in-depth reading about your week or anything else, then my email's linked in the description box along with my Instagram account and the timestamps to each reading. If you resonate with what's being said in each reading, then comment what you thought about this and like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this from me. So as usual, I wrote down extra messages for each group from shuffling the cards. And yes, we have a group 1. I haven't looked at these cards. Group 2. And group 3. So take your time to see which group is for you, see which card is for you. Take a deep breath while choosing. If messages don't resonate with you, then keep watching, then there may be a message in there for you, but if not, feel free to watch any other of the groups. Feel free to choose more than one group if you wish to do so. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's get into group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. As I was saying before, if you'd like a more in-depth reading, then my email is in the description box, and don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe to see more videos like this. So as I was saying, I wrote down some extra messages for your group to see what extra energies I could pick up on, and I'll read that just now and then we'll get straight into your reading. So group 1. So you may feel confused and hazy from the 19th to the 25th. Use your own discernment. Don't let others tell you what to do and how to do it. This is yours. So if you have a decision to make, or if you're thinking of doing something, then make sure you make your mind up by yourself. It's almost like you don't need to ask anyone else's opinions, because you know what's best for you. People often choose what other people should do for themselves out of what they haven't done for themselves, what's best for their own life. So make sure you just keep your thoughts to yourself, what you want to do for yourself, so that you don't get any outside influences. Okay, so this week is about knowing who you are and what you allow to happen. This week will feel like a test. Testing patience, putting values, testing your values, testing your resilience, all kinds of tests around the self. Separate yourself from the drama, focus on yourself. I'll get big King of Wands and King of Swords energy in here. Say it how it is and stay true to who you are. So King of Wands and King of Swords are kind of like the king of their own castle. So the King of Wands knows what he wants, and it's like no one's going to stop him from getting what he wants, because he's quite passionate about it. Once he knows what he wants, he's quite determined in getting what he wants. And the King of Swords is about being logical. So as I was saying before, strong discernment, discern things for yourself, for your highest good. No one else can make decisions for you but you. Okay, and let's see what else. Let's see what we can pick up from the cards. So what's going on in the week commencing 19th till the 25th? Okay, straight away. Okay, so 7 of Wands. This really comes into this. So no one can tell you what to do. So if you go to someone to say, okay, I'm thinking of doing this, I'm thinking of doing that, and they're like, no, you should do this, you should do that, and then it's like you have to fight back and be like, no, I want to do this because I want to do this. This is right for me. This is What you want me to do is not what I want to do. And that could take it off balance on the pursuit to getting what you want for yourself with temperance. So as a form of self-preservation, do what makes you feel good for yourself and see how that works in your life without other people's input. Yeah, okay. Alright. So we have the Queen of Wands. And we have the King of Chalices. And we also have the Stars. Okay. So I'm just seeing here that you know what you want to do. And you're just delaying things and almost like taking yourself off your own track by getting others' opinions. Don't allow others to set you back. You have to stay on your path. You know, okay, maybe it's going to be a good thing to get a mentor this week who can tell you exactly what it is you could do instead of what you should do. Okay, so because I'm seeing here there's lots of shoulds. You should be doing this because we're doing this because that's what we should do. But you shouldn't focus on the shoulds. You should focus on getting a really big thing of going outside of the norm, thinking outside of the box, doing things that make you feel so good about yourself, and not exhausting yourself trying to get your thoughts across, trying to get your opinions across, and you're just getting nothing but pushbacks. You are meant to do something differently to what other people are doing. You know? And then we have the Eight of Chalices. Yeah, go your own way. You can go your own way. That's what I just heard when I said that. Yeah, because the Devil card at the bottom of the deck, I'll just take these cards. People will try and hold you back from your path, basically, from what you know is right for you. So the Stars is all about being hopeful. The Star guides you on your voyage, like the Eight of Chalices. This Eight of Chalices is going on a voyage on his own. But the Seven of Wands and the Devil card, this is you focusing too much on the restrictions others place on you. You need to think outside the box. Think outside the box this week, guys. I'm just hearing as well, things will be picking up speed for you after next week. So it's kind of like at first, maybe this week or last week, this was the process of you getting other people's opinions, you feeling trapped by other people's opinions. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, why am I here? Why am I upsetting myself? Why am I taking myself off of my path by getting what other people think I should do? I need to focus on myself, on my own healing, finding my own place in the world without the restrictions of others. That's a powerful message. Let's see what else is for you, Group 1. Okay, I just heard, so if you're focusing on what others are saying for you, you're just setting yourself up on a path to failure because you're not going to be doing what you actually want to do for yourself. with respect, I'm walking away from all of this. That's what you have to say to yourself. I'm kind of getting respect is a big thing for you or the people that you're around as I'm shuffling. So it's like the devil card is like, respect me, respect my opinion. You have to do as I say. And you walking away could really rile them up, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That's what I'm hearing, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm getting really strong energies while I'm shuffling here. Wow, yeah. Okay, I was feeling strong energies because of the Emperor. The Emperor's putting his foot down. The Emperor is focusing on himself. Oh, I don't know what that was. The Emperor is focusing on himself, focusing on his own movements in the world. It's almost like you're trying to find your place in the world. That's quite a big message here. Yeah, and it's like a new sort of venture to put yourself in. This is a momentous week for you, Group 1, I feel like. The Two of Swords, yeah, because I feel like for too long you've been bothering yourself by asking others' opinions. And it's like the start of the week, it's like you're giving yourself a headache, you're feeling quite confused actually about what you should do. And then it's almost like an epiphany, okay, I need to think outside the box. I need to really focus on my own game, on my own goals, and put it into practice and see how it can fit into my life without others telling me what I should or shouldn't do. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, respect your own domain, respect yourself this week. Yeah, because as I was saying, it's going to feel like a test in patience, testing your values, testing your resilience. These people are putting you to the test, and it's like you've had enough of it. It's my time now, and you can't stop me. I'm getting the feeling that you're standing up for yourself, standing up to them. So it's like you're fighting, and then all of a sudden, no, I'm hanging back now. I'm just gonna do what I have to do silently. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. Bye. You know, strength. Yes, strength isn't bothering by the sheep. Strength isn't bothering about what the sheep has to say about her life. She's going after her life, no matter what the cost is, no matter what she has to do to get there. And as I was saying, it's about discernment. Okay, so that was what my meditation was about. Because before I started shuffling, and writing notes, it's like knowing where people end and where you begin. So it's like knowing whose opinions is whose, and knowing what your opinion is, if that makes sense. I'll get one more card. I feel like getting one more card. Really plant yourself in what's the right way to say this? Plant yourself in your goals. So whatever you want to do, it's like you have to stick to it. So you're writing it down, and then that becomes that foundation. So you have to plant yourself so that you can grow in that foundation. Let's keep 2 cards. The Hermit, yeah, do it by yourself. Yes, you don't need anyone else's opinions. You don't need anyone else's blessings. You will do it for yourself silently if you have to. And then it will be in their face at the end. Do it silently, plan silently. And then the nine of Wands, because the people that you go to for opinions, they're putting barriers in your way, and that's not the right thing for you right now. You don't need that in your life. You need to move forward in your life because you've been held back for too long now. It's time to put fire into your plans, light the fire, plant the seed, as I was saying before, so that you can grow. Oh, that was... What else? Yeah, because you'll be putting yourself in the right conditions to grow. When you focus on yourself, that's when things happen. Alright, and then forgiveness. Yeah, so there's a big thing of forgiving yourself for taking so long for going after what you want. Forgive yourself for listening to others. Forgive yourself for restricting yourself by listening to others. And then we have surrender. Yeah, surrender. Put down your pitchforks, put down your, oh no, let go of what isn't serving you anymore and keep going for what you actually want. And that is a form of surrender. So this person is on a hill fighting back at other people. So this person has to put down this wand as a form of surrender and actually just walk away. Yeah, they can still be fighting you about what you want to do with your own life. But does it really matter though? No. So, because at the end of the day, you're the person that's living with yourself. You have to live with yourself. So you have to do things for yourself and not for what other people want for you. And then a happy ending, yeah. So by the end of the week, things will be so much better for you because you are listening to yourself. You are listening to what you actually need. And there's a lot of purple here. You need to listen to your intuition. Really stand strong in what you believe in and what you want for yourself. And then we have parenting. Yeah, parent yourself. Like really keep checking in with yourself when you're doing things alone. So how does it feel to walk away? Hold yourself up, because maybe you'll feel a bit upset once you do walk away, because it's going to feel a bit different. It's going to feel odd not having these people as backup. So make sure you look after yourself. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of effort to do this. And then I'll use this deck. Okay, so what else? These 16. Knave of Chalices. Yeah. So then this Knave of Chalices is looking at himself in the mirror. At his reflection in the water, sorry. So it's like you take a long, hard look at yourself, and it's like you question yourself: is being on the top of this hill, fighting back at what I actually want, really the place I want to be in? The answer is no. Move on, bye. No, you just. It's it's like you keep pondering what's next, what do I want for my life, and it's the time to take action. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what you want, just go after it this week. Wow. Lay your old life to rest, basically. I get this feeling of saying goodbye to your old life and hello to the new. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's get one more card. The Five of Chalices. Yeah, as I was saying, it could be you're going through a process of saying bye to your old life, and that can be quite upsetting because it's like you're grieving for what you knew before, what has gone before, and walking away from these restrictions, these people who give their unnecessary opinions. So you possibly feel quite drained at the beginning of the week. And then you look very hard in the mirror and you think to yourself, why am I doing this? Focus on yourself. And then for the last cards, I'm going to pull these. So expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. Wow, yeah. Don't rely on anyone but yourself this week. Because as I was saying, it's like you take a long, hard look at yourself and your life and wonder, why am I here? It's like you're waking up to smell the roses. And it's like, I can live my own life for myself. And that's what was causing you to feel confused and hazy by everyone else's opinions. Stand up for yourself, yeah. You're too busy standing up for yourself that it's like you deviate from your path forward. You can't keep allowing that to happen. It's just burning too much of your energy that could be spent going after what you actually want as opposed to what everyone else wants for you. So don't burn yourself out by fighting everyone and anything. And we have two last cards. Throne, weave together the crown you deserve. You deserve this life that's coming up for you. You deserve to go after what you want. It's the right time to do this. As I was saying, there's loads of roses here. Wake up and smell the roses and then create that into a crown and then put it on your head and be like, yes, I can do this for myself. This is what I want to do. And then garden, something lovely will grow from this. Yeah. So as I was saying before, you need to plant yourself in this kind of planning stage so that it's a new foundation for yourself. Because you will grow and something different will grow from this. And it's sort of like you'll be grieving for the life that you had, but it's not going to compare to the life that you can have. You know? Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Group 1. I'll reread this and then we can move and then we'll end your reading there. So Group 1, confused and hazy, use your own discernment. Don't let others tell you what to do and how to do it. This is yours. This week is about knowing who you are and what you allow to happen. This week will feel like a test in patience, putting your values to the test, your resilience. Separate yourself from the drama, focus on yourself. I get a big King of Wands and King of Swords vibes here. Say it how it is and stay true to who you are. Powerful messages here, Group 1. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Group 1. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. If you resonate with anything that's been said here, then comment what you thought. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this and like. So this is about your week commencing 19th and to the 25th of April. So while I was shuffling, I wrote down extra messages right here, and I'll read that out before we start the reading. So group 2, you're feeling quite distracted this week. A lot of procrastinating. What's stopping you from focusing? Maybe you need to have less screen time. Practice self-care. Challenge yourself to do things differently to become more focused. So the doing things differently is possibly having less screen time, less time on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you do. Just to put that attention back onto yourself by practicing self-care and doing things that you actually want to focus on, because social media is a very big distraction, isn't it? So, use this time as a time of focusing and putting the attention back onto yourself. Okay, that was from the other reading. I'll reshuffle that again. So group 2, what's going on with your week? Oh, there we go. Okay, the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's all about doing things differently, definitely, because the Knight of Wands is quite resilient and can adapt to changes, any changes. Adapt to any changes. Sorry. Yeah, so it could feel like a difficult task for you to do things that are outside of your comfort zone, but it's needed. Go outside of your comfort zone this week. Take a few more risks. Challenge yourself, as I wrote down here. Okay, the 7 of Swords and the Stars. Yeah, you need to put yourself back on track, because you keep deviating from your track, getting sidetracked by the 7 of Swords. It's like the 7 of Swords. Here's the things that you should be doing, but then you leave that and then procrastinate on other things, and it's taking away your time. It's taking away your time and energy, and you're wondering, oh, how did I get here? Why is this like this? Why am I doing this to myself? You need to focus. Put your focus back on the path that you're supposed to be on. Yeah. It's like you keep with the 4 of chalices, it's like you're constantly reflecting, constantly wondering, why can't I concentrate? Why can't I do things in the right ways, And it's like you keep regretting things that are happening or haven't happened. 5 of Wands. Yeah, so there's a lot of conflicting energies at the beginning of the week, I'd say. But you have to do things differently so you can get back on track. Take this as a guidance, because the stars are guiding you to where you're supposed to be. But all of these distractions is leaving you with a sense of regret. Maybe feeling like hopelessness, because it's like, why can't I concentrate? Why can't I get things done the way I actually want them to do? My time is getting wasted here. I'm wasting my own time. The 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, maybe working with others can put you back on track. Ask for help this week. Okay, maybe you can watch some YouTube channels on personal development, or okay, here's a good YouTube channel you can watch. It's in hindsight. I'll write that down and I'll put it in the link in the timestamps. It's all about changing your perception on things, because you have trouble concentrating. So it's like surrounding yourself with things that will help you move forward with your life, will be beneficial for you. And then we have Ace of Wands. Yeah, okay. I just heard put the wind in your sails. You need to move forward. You need to stop beating yourself up on what you have or haven't done. Yeah, the Star. Yeah, because it's like you feel that tug to actually do something with your life, do something with your time. But it just doesn't seem to happen. You can't concentrate because there's a lot going on. Or maybe there isn't a lot going on and you're just finding things to distract yourself. And you're not helping yourself by doing that. So maybe ask for help or watch YouTube channels and listen to podcasts as well. Jay Shetty is a good one to listen to. Love Jay Shetty. Yeah, just so that you can have that little extra help, because it will probably inspire you, like the Ace of Wands, to put you back on track with the stars and the Star card. Wow. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Wands. And the Four of Wands. Yes, a lot of inspiring energy here. It's like listening to them or watching them can inspire you, help you feel more stable within yourself so that you can actually do the things that you want to do. Get creative as well. Get creative, definitely. The Six of Cups. Okay, so it's maybe you're getting distracted by what's happened in the past, or even your family keep distracting you. But it's... I'm going to get some more cards to see. The Nine of Wands and the Hermit. Okay, yeah. So then what's this? The Six of Cups and the Hermit. Together it's like, yeah, so it could be that you're getting distracted by your family, getting distracted by your friends, getting distracted by everything that's going on around you. But you need to take that, practice self-care. It's a big one. You can practice self-care alone so you can understand yourself much more this week. Because there's just too many barriers in place. It's stopping you from actually doing things that you want to be doing. And let's see from these cards. Or maybe there's just a lot going on with your friends and family. They want you to go out all the time. And then at the end of the day, you're beating yourself up about it all because you know you should be doing something different with your time. You should be focusing more on, I don't know, maybe uni work, school work, just on other things that will inspire you. Music, yeah, listen to music. And as I was saying, listen to the podcasts, or listen to Hindsight, listen to Jay Shetty. So Jay Shetty is on, or is it SoundCloud? Not SoundCloud. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's on there. So well, I'll link it down in the description box with your timestamps. Hindsight is on YouTube. Yeah, Spotify, sorry, yeah, Jay Shetty is on Spotify, and Hindsight is also on Spotify. Compassion, have compassion for yourself as well. So don't beat yourself up for getting distracted. Just do what you have to do to get yourself back on track. Rebirth, you're actually heading for a rebirth. You'll feel totally different at the end of the week because you actually put that time into to not get as distracted as you usually would. And love partnership. Yeah, it's all about coming together with yourself. And improving the relationship that you have with yourself. So instead of procrastinating and then regretting that procrastination after and beating yourself up over it, you can practice self-care. So self-care could be doing some journaling. Self-care could be looking at your health and your diet and seeing what you need to stop eating or eat more of. Self-care could be putting up boundaries, and that is a form of a very good self-care routine. And then intuition, do things that make you feel good, because it's almost like intuitively you know what you should be doing, but you just ignore it and then things keep going wrong. So be sure to listen to your intuition more this week. And then I'll get some more cards from here. We have the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands again. So you need to do something that really inspires you. I just keep getting an image of you painting. Do you enjoy painting? Maybe you could paint more. And ask for help if you do. So it's like with the Hierophant, this is all about looking up to people. So Jay Shetty and Hindsight, they are good teachers. So they could be your teachers. The Hierophant is a teacher. Teach yourself how to practice self-care, how to stop deviating from what you've planned, and to put that focus back on your life. And then we have the Lioness, you've earned your stripes. Yeah. So you've done all the hard work from procrastinating, feeling like, oh, why did I do that? I should be doing this, but instead I was doing that. Just take your time off from doing that and reevaluate things, because you earned it. You can't just be on the go all the time, blaming yourself for things. Take time off from that. Practice that self-care. What else is there? Every hurricane must come to an end. Yeah, so it's like the end of a cycle of feeling bad, trying to do something that you were trying to do, and then procrastinating again, and it's like a never-ending cycle. But it's like this week marks the end of that cycle. It's all about being able to concentrate, trying new things, like listening to the podcasts, watching those YouTube channels for self-improvement, you know. Just so you can feel lit up about your life again, so you can get back on track. And then morning, the world awaits you. Yeah, so it's like you'll feel much more excited to get up in the morning, because by the end of the week it's like, okay, I have this new routine, so I can do this. I have this new routine because I've been trying to do things differently. I've been listening to these podcasts, watching these YouTube videos. It's all sinking in, and I can wake up feeling more refreshed than I was before. I'm not waking up with the regret. I'm not waking up thinking, oh, why did I do this? I'm not waking up beating myself up. I'm waking up refreshed and ready to start my day, feeling lit up inside and so passionate, so willing to do things again. I'll get some of these cards. I feel like more things need to be said, but we'll see what these cards pick up. for a moment, joy, yeah. So this is about enjoying the moment. Don't concern yourself by thinking about all those times that you missed opportunities because you were procrastinating, you weren't doing things that you should have been doing. Allow yourself to be in the moment and appreciate where you are. And then within nothing there is everything. Wow, it's almost like starting from a fresh headspace, a fresh foundation, so that things can grow differently, things can turn out differently. Like starting a clean slate. Yes, I've procrastinated, yes, I've lost concentration before, but all we have is right now, and how can I change things right now? Because within nothing there is everything, so starting from a clean slate, so that it's the end of that cycle to start anew. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. I'll reread this. Feeling distracted, procrastination, what's stopping you from focusing, have less screen time, practice self-care, challenge yourself to do things differently to become more focused. And I wrote down hindsight, so maybe listen to him on Spotify or on his YouTube channel, or both. So yeah, comment if any of this resonates with you. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment if any of this resonates with you, and subscribe to see more videos like this. And if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is linked in the description box. So this reading is all about your week from the 19th till the 26th of April. So I wrote down extra messages while I was shuffling, what I channeled from the cards. So I'll just read that and then we'll get into your reading. So it's going to be a quiet week. It might feel like it's going so slow and it's quiet. It's almost like, where's the drama? Why is everything so quiet? Just keep yourself to yourself, or it's either that you're trying to keep yourself to yourself, or there's this energy of needing to keep yourself to yourself. So that could be as a form of self-care, or just not getting involved in drama. Because maybe there's a lot going on around you, and it's like you're not supposed to get involved in it, and because it's like a form of self-preservation. Oh wow, and as I was saying that, there's a lot going on around you with the 5 of Wands. So there is a lot of drama going on. But you need to it's just a lot going on, and it's like a lot of words, harsh words are being said, a lot of hurt feelings. But you just need to focus on your own self, building your own, focus on self-care, working on what you've been working on, because this is all so petty. I mean, who wants to be around people who want to hurt people just for the sake of it? They can't back down. There's no backing down. There's just too many egos all in one space, and you just need to focus. Put the work in on what you're working on, so that when you build up what you're building up, and then you look back and they're still fighting, and it's like, wow, what the heck is going on here? I don't need to concern myself with this petty rubbish, The 9 of Swords, yeah. Don't allow this to keep you up at night. It's none of your concern, basically. The Moon. Okay, so for some people, I'm getting a few messages here. So for some people, it's like there's a lot going on within you. So it's like a lot of overthinking. You're hurting your own self by thinking too much. Maybe you're like, oh, thinking about the past, and it's, why did I say this? Why did I do that? I could have said things so differently, but instead I said it this way. And it's keeping you up, and it's giving you anxiety. And it's time to work things out with yourself, work through these situations that have happened. Because if it's constantly on your mind, how will you ever put it to rest? It's all just, as time goes on, it's just building and building and building. It's like sometimes you're fine, and then the next thing you know, oh, I'm thinking about that same situation again. It's time to put it to rest this week. It's time to work through it all. Because what happens when you lock things away? It manifests itself as anxiety, as sleepless nights. You can't stop thinking about it. It shows up in your dreams. What's the use in locking everything away when it's just going to come back anyway? So you might as well just work through it all right now. And for others, there's just a lot of, just so much petty arguments going on. So many egos in the mix that can't back down, that won't back down, don't want to back down. And it's like, I'm just trying to work on myself, so I'm just going to keep doing that. Yes, go off on your own to work things out in your own life. So for some people, it's about moving away from the arguments, moving away from the drama, to focus on yourself, focus on where you're heading. And then for others, it's all about working through the past, working through what's really bothering you. Okay, yes, 6 of chalices, work through your past, because all it does is linger around, and it's really heavy. Whenever it does pop up, you're like, oh, I don't want to go there. So it's like extra effort of getting up in the morning and living your life, a normal life. So there we go. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be to do with your family. Almost like how you were raised, how your family treated you. Or it could be a fight within the family. Maybe your family owns a business. Well, this is quite a specific message for some people. Maybe your family owns a business and they're fighting over what they should be doing in the business, or how they should do things in the business. And for others, it could be looking constantly thinking about your past in the family and how you were treated within the family. But it's time to just go at it alone. Focus on building yourself back up again. I get a major Tower vibe. So the Tower is about feeling shook, like something built on a dodgy foundation, basically, and then it can easily be shook up and break down. So in order for you to feel better within yourself, you must pick up the pieces. You must work through it all so that you feel more stable within yourself. And that's where the 8 of Pentacles comes in, building yourself back up again. The Queen of Wands, this has been in every reading so far. Death, rebirth, yeah, because you're going through a rebirth this week, doing this intense inner work. It's you're heading for a different way of living. Nothing can stay the same as it was. So as I mentioned with the Tower, something shook you up, and then you have the Death card. It's your decision in how this change, this sudden upheaval can affect you in the now and in the future. So that's why you need to do the work now, so it doesn't affect your future, so that you can have a rebirth, you can feel differently about things. That Eight of Pentacles again, yeah. Work needs to be put in, or it could further enhance the... It could be to do with the family business and how things should be run, how things should be done. And the Knight of Wands, yeah. It's important to feel... It's necessary, to do this inner work, just so that you can feel passionate again, you can feel more of yourself again. Because maybe you don't know how being yourself feels, because you're so in and out of, oh, I'm fine, oh, I'm thinking about this again, oh, I'm fine, and it's just never ending. So you have to get to the root of the problem, so that you can fully be free of it. You know what, these two are my cards. Okay. So let's see. Oh. Okay. Forgiveness. Yeah. So this is looking like a journey to forgiving yourself for all the things that have happened in the past. It could take a lot of work to forgive yourself. You can't be like, okay, I forgive myself for this, but you don't truly mean it. You have to mean that word, I forgive you. And that can be quite empowering. Empower yourself by forgiving yourself. Wow, there's a lot going on this week for you, even though I said it's quite a week, but really it's all going on inwardly for some people. Rebirth, yeah, as I was saying, you're heading for a rebirth. Things will feel brand new to you because you're heading out of this regret or whatever you feel to this new side of yourself that you're not used to, that you've never known before, because you're working through things and you're stepping more into yourself, to who you truly are. Intuition. Oops. Oh, we have intuition and the moon. Okay. Let's look more deeper into this. Change. Wow, so we have Death card. We have change, and I mentioned the tower as well. So big changes are happening this week. It could be within you or outside of you. It depends on who we are looking at. So it could be changing the way how the family business is run. It could be changing the way you view your past, changing the way you view yourself. Heading into a new change and a new lease of life. And I feel like getting one more from here. What more does group 3 need to know about their week? It's a transformative week. Let's just put it that way. And then parenting, yeah, parent yourself. Look after yourself this week. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Although you can be strict with yourself, but don't put those boundaries in your way so harshly. The Queen of Chalices, yeah. Allow yourself to feel. Don't hide from your feelings. Releasing a few tears, that's a form of healing. How are you expected to heal if you don't want to shed any tears? That's just keeping the tears within and keeping those issues within. Therefore manifesting itself as anxiety, as sadness. Because trapped tears, that just forms so much sadness within you, and you can't afford to allow that to happen anymore. You need to do that work on yourself. The Eight of Swords, yeah, because it's very exhausting. It's so exhausting just having these thoughts, constantly thinking. Oh, I'm feeling a bit trapped and confined right now just reading that. I don't know how you're coping with this, because it just feels like a lot to take on within yourself. And then we have the Knave of Swords. Yeah, free your headspace of these issues. You deserve that freedom in your mind, because it's all going on in your head, and I'm feeling a bit all jumbled right now. Wow. Work through your thoughts. Write a journal as well, because right now it's really jumbled in my head, because you've been holding in the tears as well. I feel like for a lot of you, you're holding in a lot of tears, and that's not serving you in the right way. No, not at all. And then we have Red Forgive. Yeah, we have another forgiveness card. Forgive yourself for what you've done, what you've been through, what you have allowed to happen in your life. Oh, this is really heavy. Because maybe you're just holding on to everything. You're blaming yourself for everything, and that's just, it's not healthy. Maybe it's not all on you, and you need to think of it in that way. It's not all on you. Because for some people, maybe other people were involved in this, and you're taking the sole blame. Great, endings are inevitable. Yeah, so we have the Death card, Rebirth, Change. I mentioned the Tower. So change the way you see things, change the way you view things. So as I was saying before, were there other people involved? Because you can't put all the blame on you if other people were involved in that. So that's, end the way you see it like that, just to ease the trouble that you're facing in your mind. What else is going on with Group 3's week? What else? Okay. Okay, 2 cards. So we have Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? There's a lot of change going on this week. So much change, and you need to keep up with it. It's a necessary change. It has to happen, because all things must come to an end at some point. You need to end the way you see certain things, end the way you are interacting with others, end the way you're feuding with your family, how the business is supposed to be run, feuding with yourself, beating yourself up over things that have passed. And then Sundress, do it for you. Do this all for you, because you deserve to have a clear headspace. You need to have a clear headspace. Cry for yourself. Write this journal for yourself, for your own life, because you can't allow things to keep popping up, and then going back to bay, and then popping up again. So this week is all about working through everything that has happened in the past and putting it to rest, laying it to rest, so that you can free yourself, to free your mind. Wow, that's pretty powerful. And then I'll pull these cards. What does Group 3 need to know about their week? Just for a moment, Joy, I got that in the last pile too. Yeah. So you can see the light coming out from her heart. So you're working through the matters of the heart. What are you holding in your heart? Healing is a big thing in this, because once you're healing yourself, you're opening your chakras. Your heart chakra is the most one that is the one that's the most prominent, because we have the heart here, and it's kind of like a block. So this situation is blocking your heart chakra. You need to free yourself from these burdens, and then dance of the planets. Yeah, so dance of the planets and change as well. Yeah, things are shifting. So in a dance, it's like moving in and out of this headspace, going back and forth, past to present, and it's not aligning. The different planets aren't aligning. Okay, so that really fits in with the chakras. You need to align your chakras so things can really take shape, can move forward. Yeah, because it just feels like things seem so uncertain. Maybe you keep thinking, how can I move past this? How can I even see the future when I did this in the past? You need to be able to see your future clearly. And then dropping the heart at the bottom of the deck here. You need to heal your heart space. What has hurt you? What have you done to hurt yourself in the past? Who has hurt you in the past? What have you lost? Working through all that can free up the heart space. Alright. I feel that heaviness, group 3. It's really a hard situation to be in. Let's just take a moment to breathe before we end this reading, just so we don't leave it there. I hope you're okay, group 3. I'll read this out again. So a quiet week, it might feel like it's too slow and quiet. Where's the drama? And keep yourself to yourself. Okay, group 3, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Don't forget to comment if any of this resonated with you. Like if you liked what you're seeing, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this from me. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!